Hello all. So in today's class we'll see one more problem which uses both addition principle and multiplication principle. So let x equal to the set 1, 2, 3 etc 100 and let S be defined as the set of all A, B, C such that A, B and C belongs to X, and you have A less than B and A less than C. Then the problem is to find the cardinality of S. So let us see how to solve this problem using addition and multiplication principle. So our aim is to find out the cardinality of S. Now S is such that S is the set of all order triplets such that the second and third element must be always greater than A. So second and third element is strictly greater than A ആയിരിക്കണം, and there is no condition upon B and C. B യും C യും distinct ആവാം, equal ആവാം, that's not mentioned here. So പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നതാണ് എനേക്കാളും വലുതായിരിക്കണം B യും C യും. So B and C can be equal. So the possible values of A can be A can take so A, B and C belongs to X. Now A cannot take the value 100 because if A is 100 you cannot find a B and C such that A is less than B and A is less than C. So A can take the possible values 1, 2, 3 up to 99. Okay. ഇനി നമുക്ക് അപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ഡിസ്റ്റിങ് കേസസ് ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാം. എയുടെ വാല്യൂ 1 തൊട്ട് 99 വരുന്ന വരെ. സോ you can take case 1 as when A is equal to 1, then A is equal to 2, A equal to 99. Now if A is equal to 1 for example, അങ്ങനെ ആണെങ്കിൽ B and C they can take any value from 2 to 100. Okay, അപ്പോൾ B and C, so B can take any value from 2 to 100. So B യുടെ ചോയ്സസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന 100 minus 1 ആയിരിക്കും. So B can take the value, so it has 99 possibilities. അതുപോലെ Cക്കും same value, distinct value വരാം. So again C has all the choices from 2 to 100. So C also will have 99 choices. So by the multiplication principle, so you have in the first place there is one choice, followed by in the second place you have 99 choices, and in the third place you have again 99 choices. Appo the number of ways in which if A is equal to 1, then the number of such order triplets will be 99 square. ഇനി അതുപോലെ നമുക്ക് രണ്ടാമത്തെ കേസ്, ഇത് നമ്മൾ ആദ്യത്തെ കേസ് എടുത്തു. ഇനി രണ്ടാമത്തെ കേസ് ഫസ്റ്റ് പ്ലേസിൽ 2 വരാം. അപ്പോൾ A is taking only the value 2. ഇനി A 2 എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ B and C cannot take the value 1 and 2. അപ്പോൾ ബാക്കി 100 വാല്യൂസിൽ 98 വാല്യൂസ് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റും. Bക്ക് 98 പോസിബിൾ വാല്യൂസ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും, അതുപോലെ Cക്കും 98 പോസിബിൾ വാല്യൂസ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. സോ വെൻ A takes the value, so A has only one choice. Aയുടെ വാല്യൂ 2 വരുമ്പോൾ so you have 98 and 98 in the second case. So up to ഇനി continue like this. A can take the value 3 up to 99. ഇനി 99 വരുന്ന കേസിൽ again first place A can take only the value 99. When you go to the second and third place, so it will be 1 into 1. So you are getting something in the form. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യത്തേത് multiplication by using multiplication rule. For case 1 it is 99 square. Then now use the addition principle. So total number of ways will be 99 square plus 98 square plus 97 square plus etc. The last case it is 1 square. So this is the number of ways. So let us write down that. Okay, so the problem can be divided into disjoint cases. So that's what we require in the addition principle, for use the addition principle. So by considering a equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. 99. Now for any a equal to k belongs to 1, 2, 3, etc. 99. നമുക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ പറഞ്ഞ കാര്യം ജനറലൈസ് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പം if a is taking a particular value k, then b and c can take 100 minus k values. So b can take 100 minus k values, അതുപോലെ c can also take 100 minus k values. So for any a equal to k belongs to 1 to 99. So the number of choices of b and c is 100 minus k each. Thus the number of required order triplets where k is the first element. So k, b, c, that will be 1 into 100 minus k into 100 minus k. So that is 100 minus k whole square. So this is by multiplication principle. Now we will use the addition principle. So since k takes values 1 to etc. 99 by addition principle, so cardinality of s will be, so when it takes 1 you will have 99 square, then 98 square plus 97 square plus etc. 2 square plus 1 square. So that is the required number of values. So this is in the form 1 square plus 2 square plus etc. n square. So the sum is 1 by 6 into n plus 1 by 2n plus 1. So here n is equal to 99. So you will get 1 by 6 into 99, 100, and 2n plus 1 will be 199. So that will give us 328350. So that is the required cardinality. So this is a case where we will use both the addition principle and multiplication principle. And now okay, so we have seen the addition principle and multiplication principle, and now using this, so let us define what are called permutations. Now by permutation you mean, so that basically counts the, so you have the number of arrangements. So that is the basic idea of permutations. You are going to look at the arrangement. So if you have to arrange say an objects in a row, so in how many different ways can you arrange the objects? So distinct objects, if you have to arrange so if you have to arrange objects along a row, how to get the total number of arrangements. So that is the basic meaning of permutations. So for permutations the order is important. So if I have to arrange the objects a, b, c, then arranging in the form ABC, that is different from ACB. Then you have a different arrangement BAC, so that is different from BCA. Again CAB, again you have CBA. So if you have three objects A, B and C, these are the distinct arrangements. So here the order is important. So when you take ABC, ABC is not equivalent to ACB, so they are all counted in permutation. So that is a way of arranging the objects in a row. That is the basic meaning of permutation. Now given n distinct objects, so we will look at what is called an R permutation, where you have 0 less than or equal to R less than or equal to n. Now by an R permutation you mean that is the number of ways of selecting or number of ways of arranging R objects out of the total n objects. So you are given n objects, അപ്പോൾ ആ n objects നമുക്ക് R objects select ചെയ്ത് അതിനെ arrange ചെയ്യണം. So that is the meaning of R permutations when you are given n distinct objects. So let us look at what is the total number of R permutations. So first let us define, so let us give the definition of an R permutation. So let A equal to the set A1, A2, etc. An be a given set of n distinct objects